Welcome to Ringside Riffs by Andres Cortes. Let's talk about SummerSlam and how things are heating up really quick. With Real Ripley right around the corner, we know that one of the main events has to be Liv Morgan against Rhea Ripley. And if you're against that, let me know, because Rhea Ripley has been dominating the waves, the rumor mills, and everything that has to do with WWE. And you have to believe it, she deserves it. Now, the storyline with Dominic Mysterio is solid. It has concluded and solid foundation, and it is everything that WWE needs: drama and realization. We're seeing something what we all have doubts in. Is Liv Morgan actually interested, or is Rhea Ripley going to continue to be with Dominic Mysterio? That's what we saw on Raw. Something we saw was Rhea Ripley continue to be interested, and we all scratch our heads. Is mommy just going to continue to use Dominic Mysterio, or is Liv Morgan going to continue to use uh, Dominic Mysterio? Is Rhea Ripley going to leave the Judgment Day? That's some rumors that we've been hearing around in other sources, but is that congruent? Is that something that is established? Now, she is one of the highest and most spectated females in all of the WWE industry, and with her return, we can only speculate about the waves that she is making, the impact that she is speculating, and everything that she is entertaining. But we do know one thing, and one thing for sure: we have to take it day by day, because what we saw on Raw is that she did forgive Dominic Mysterio. Now CM Punk is on his way back too, just like Rhea Ripley, coming back from that injury and establishing this amazing SummerSlam for the story of Priest. Now, is Roman Reigns gonna come back? Will he face Bron Breakker? Will Rhea Ripley actually accept Jey Uso? Will that see volunteer? Because we need to have a story for Jey Uso, and we need to come up with the storyline for SummerSlam. We saw the Rebels on NXT, amazing tag team performance, and we know that they're just gonna call them all up because Wesley deserves that. Yes, he got pummeled around in that North American title, and we only need to see him glow up because he's a fan favorite. Now, Chase, you and everything that the university has been putting out has led them to that North American title, but of course, Ova ain't gonna lose. There's no way to take Ova down, and it's only this is the turn for more players to come out, because Chase U needs to continue. We need to continue having Chase U around. It is a pivotal point of selling merchandise in NXT, so we can't just dismiss them, but we just have to create monsters within them, and that's what we might be seeing. Now, SummerSlam is right around the corner, and we need to step it up. We need to put more plays into action, and what we have already in the table is something of entertaining sources. Of course, we have CM Punk against Drew McIntyre. We have Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. We have these big names, and we have Cody Rhodes against Solo Sikoa. But what can we also expect in those mid card rounds? Logan Paul against LA Knight, yeah. What can we also be seeing that Intercontinental Champion? Will Bron Breakker be getting that opportunity, or will he actually lose with that opportunity one more time at his grabs? Yes, SummerSlam. This SummerSlam has to be the biggest SummerSlam because it has to make us want two nights of SummerSlam, and that's why they're putting so much out there in one single night. Will all these titles change? No, they probably won't. It probably won't be just like that. That's what we all expect, but that's what we all want. But will they all see us grow and tell us more? Yes, they will, because it is a pivotal point. It is the halftime pivotal point of WWE, and they have to do some dramatic changes if they want to start riding the road to WrestleMania. Now, in some drama, will we see Jey Uso included in that Liv Morgan, Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley trio? Will we see Jey Uso make his appearance and get that yeet on? Because we might be seeing a love interest in Rhea Ripley and Jey Uso. And let's not get this twisted. She's not gonna leave Daddy Dom for just anybody, but she could get getting some yeeting on the back, because it could be a way to get Dominic Mysterio back for what he's done with Liv Morgan. They can only say, hey, Rhea Ripley, please understand this. There's one thing a man has to do, and it has been done. And if he is trying to prove himself, they both have to prove themselves at the same time. Now, we have Jey Uso trying to collar, trying to make these backstage trying to make these impressive remarks, but we know Dominic Mysterio is only a heating point and a way to get these men both on TV action, both in a way. Because Jey Uso has lost Money in the Bank. Let's just talk about this. He's lost the opportunity for a title match. He's lost the mid card title matches as well. And he's lost the Money in the Bank match. Now he's so over the top, over the moon, that everybody wants to see him. He has to appear on Raw. He has to be yeeting. He has to get the crowd pumped up. He's probably either the starting point or the finishing point or the middle point to get the energy back up. And his matches have to mean something. So what else could they do but introduce him into the biggest drama that the WWE has right now? And if they do a great job in making Rhea Ripley actually abandon Dominic Mysterio and find a way for Dominic Mysterio to win back Rhea Ripley, that will be the ultimate turning point for a babyface. Someone that's a babyface in his own right is CM Punk, and we keep seeing the rumor mills against Drew McIntyre. It has been already settled. It has been said that it will be the summer of Punk. Maybe it won't be for the title match, but these two men have made their feud so much important that it could definitely be the main event for SummerSlam itself, because this feud is hollering for the ages. Yes, CM Punk has constructed and created this storyline in perfection, and Drew McIntyre is the main villain that we all hate and we all love to love. He has constructed himself in such a way that we all continue to be impressed of what they do on the ring and off the ring. If we all pay attention to what Drew McIntyre does on social media, it is a beautiful case of trolling in all its beautiful rights, and we continue to see CM Punk be his own right and his own labor. We continue to see him do what needs to be done, and that is critique. And if you're not critiquing, then what are you doing? You're living up to it. Bron Breakker deserves some critique. Was he able to get stopped by Sami Zayn or not? He was pinned 1, 2, 3, and that did hurt his credibility, but he continues to be a maniac. And there now is continuing rumors about what we're trying to do with Bron Breakker. Are we trying to create some type of Roman Reigns, someone that doesn't lose often and does lose though? Because I think that's where they made a mistake with the storyline of what they were trying to create. They were trying to make Bron Breakker unbeatable, but they lost their ways in their passionate times, and now they're finding a storyline. They might be aligning him with Paul, because he will defend Paul Heyman, and it might come down to Roman Reigns coming back, finding that bloodline, and betraying Bron Breakker, getting back Paul Heyman to come with him, and then a potential feud of Bron Breakker against Roman Reigns, and a potential feud back with Bron Breakker against The Rock with Roman Reigns, so that they finally get WrestleMania when they get Roman Reigns against The Rock. And all this with Damian Priest all out of the picture because he won't be champion anymore. And we might see Bron Breakker become champion this single year and become the head of Raw, all because of what they're doing and what CM Punk has been able to establish in this presence with the potent feud he has with Drew McIntyre. I mean, this feud has been able to elevate other people, and if they're targeting one person that they're trying to rise up in a hush hush situation, they try to make him seem dominant, but they're also trying to make him seem that he's able to have a character, and Bron Breakker's your guy. And thank you.